Happy Holly Jolly and Merry Everything. I'm Lynn Lilly, craft and DIY expert from Craftbox Girls, and I'm so excited to partner with the Home Depot to show you how easy it is to create special homemade gifts for the holidays. Homemade gifts are definitely on trend this year to keep your spirits high, save some money, and make something special either for your home or that person that you care about. No matter what you celebrate, creating a countdown calendar can be really fun. In my house, we celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas, and this year, both are going to be extra special because we're adding a fun little gift to our family. So today, we're going to make a sweet gingerbread house countdown advent calendar. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use these simple power tools and all things that you can find on HomeDepot.com. Let's get started. For this project, you can find everything you need at HomeDepot.com. You can also shop in store if you want to pick up a few items as well. We need ornaments. You can pick out the color of your choice. Also acrylic paint. We're using rosette blocks, some really fun trim. I've created a template for you of a gingerbread man, and we'll show you how to use that later. Plus, for our power tools, we'll need a power drill and a jigsaw, but don't worry, I'll show you how easy those are to use. We're also going to be using some knobs, hinges, some fun sparkly spray paint, paint pens, plywood, and our industrial hot glue gun. You guys ready? Let's make it. I've got my 2-foot by 4-foot piece of plywood on my horses, and I'm going to draw out what I want my house to look like before I start to cut it. So I'm going to create my roof, and then I'm also going to do some angled sidewalls. One important thing to do too is plot out where you're going to put your ornaments and your knobs to make sure you have enough room to count down to that special day. Okay, so I have my whole house drawn out, and I actually went over it with my black paint pen to make the lines easy to see. Now, as my dad always said, measure, measure again, check, and double check, because once you make the cuts, you cannot go back. So I'm going to be using my jigsaw for this. Now, if you've never used a saw before, I think this is the easiest one to get started with. I've got one that is cordless, so there is a battery on here that charges, and there's lots of safety features. I've got my fine blade in, and I am ready to cut. Let's go. Now that our house is done, it's time to cut our trim for our roof, and our candy cane trim is going to go along the side of the house. Now it's time to cut some gingerbread men. I'm going to switch out the blade on my jigsaw to my scroll blade. We're going to have some fun cutting some big gingerbread men for the side of our house. So I traced my 2 gingerbread men on my thinner piece of plywood, and now I'm going to cut these guys out, and I'm so excited to use my scroll saw. It works so well with cutting curved designs. All right, all the dust is gone, and we are ready to have some fun painting. I love how my gingerbread men turned out. Aren't they cute? All right, so I've got my acrylic paint, I've got some sparkle spray paint, and we're gonna have fun decorating this guy. Let's go. All right, guys, are you ready? I'm so excited. I had so much fun painting all the stuff, doing the fun patterns, the sprinkles on the knob, because my family loves sprinkles on ice cream, and how adorable are these super cute gingerbread men. All right, so we're gonna assemble everything, and we are going to use an industrial hot glue gun with industrial glue. It's gonna make it stick like cement. You guys ready? Let's get to work. All right, I'm not quite done decorating the house yet, but my next step is gonna be to put my doors on. I took my rosette blocks, I glued each one together, took 2 extra knobs, sprayed it with my glitter spray paint, and took some hinges that I also sprayed. We're gonna put these 2 doors right next to each other, measure, double check, and check again that they are even on each side. And I'm gonna use my power drill to attach them to the board. All right, so our doors will reveal our last day of the countdown. And what I did was I took some fun pictures from Christmas last year of my daughter and our family with Santa. And so that is gonna be behind the doors. I can't wait for Lily to be surprised. I'm just gonna put a tad bit of glue and glue that right behind the doors. And that is gonna be a fun surprise. Next up, it's time to place and glue all of our knobs on our gingerbread house. These are gonna hold our ornaments, which will reveal something fun for each day of the countdown. We'll get back to that in just a minute. Our gingerbread house is finally done. Now it's time to have some fun doing our countdown. So we're gonna be using these shatterproof ornaments, and I'm gonna use my paint pen and I'm gonna write each day on the ornament. Then, to have some fun, I'm gonna make a little message. So it's kind of gonna be like a message in the bottle each day with something fun that my daughter can pull out that we can either do together or a treat that she'll get. I love how this sweet countdown turned out. All right, all that's left to do is to take my countdown ornaments, go set up my gingerbread house, and surprise my daughter, Lily. Let's go. I love how this sweet gingerbread countdown turned out. We're celebrating Advent with it, but you can customize it for whatever holiday your friends and family celebrate. Now, you could gift it, but I think our family's going to keep it. I love how easy it was to make using everything that I got at Home Depot. And my daughter Lily was amazed that there's a message in each one of these ornaments for each day of Advent, something fun that our family can do together. And that surprise behind door number 25 definitely made her smile. Gift giving is all about handmade this year, and you can find so many more ideas at homedepot.com. Happy crafting, friends, and don't forget to follow me over at craftboxgirls.com for more holiday DIYs. Bye, friends. Happy holidays.